What's up, skid marks on my underwear? It's your favorite boy, Mr. Fritchie Boy, and we're going to be opening some Lord of the Rings. Alright, I think we gotta go backwards. Alright, we gotta go backwards on these packs. Alright, y'all, let's get into it. We got a cool art land of a hobbit home. I like it. Looks really eerie and creepy. Very cool. I think this will almost certainly probably be one of my favorite Universes Beyond sets for a long time. So far, nothing's topped it for me. Just with how it feels in the magic world, the mechanics, the power level. And at the time when it came out, it felt way powerful. Now in retrospect, it was a good medium power even for the time. Like, excluding the One Ring, nothing extremely busted came out. You know, Orcish Bowmaster is very crazy, but, you know, it is beatable, it is playable, you can play around it, and compared to a lot of the creatures coming out of the Modern Horizon sets and new sets, you know, they're not as crazy. That's not as crazy of a 2-drop. We got Mr. Frodo Baggins. Dope. Something I've been very curious about since Universes Beyond have started in Magic. Oh, I haven't seen this before. Blocked creature becomes, when a creature becomes blocked or blocked by a creature, that creature loses all abilities until end of turn. That is niche as hell, and I don't like it for that. Doesn't even seem like good in an equipment deck, to be honest. There is quite a few duds in this set. And then there's a few powerful cards and like 1 or 2 busted cards. You know, I think that's pretty good. You want a couple 1 or 2 cards that are insane in each set, I feel like. Another Bilbo. This time we got him as an old little freak. But yeah, I've been curious with Universes Beyond since they've started. How are they going to reprint them? You know, are we just going to get a whole new Lord of the Rings set reprint? Are we going to get a new set with some reprints of the high value cards? Is it a one-time thing, a one-time deal with the companies? Is it going to be different for each Universes Beyond? Should we not expect anything? Been very curious because it has big implications long-term. You know, 5 years from now, Lord of the Rings cards might get very expensive, or the One Ring might just hit like $500 if it can never get reprinted. This is a cool card. I like it. That art is nice too. So it's pretty big implications. They need to figure that out. Especially as we delve deeper and deeper into all these new universes every other set. Alright, our rare. The One Ring to rule them all. This is a Saga enchantment. First chapter. The ring tempts you. Then each player mills cards equal to your ring bearer's power. Alright, step 2. Destroy all non-legendary creatures. And chapter 3. Each opponent loses 1 life for each creature card in that player's graveyard. I almost guaranteed if this was printed now, it would probably have a read ahead chapter where you could choose which mode it would start on. But in a specific deck where you're, you know, playing with people's graveyards, milling people out, this seems nice. As a generic board wipe for budget decks, it also seems pretty good. Final card, probably land. We got a foil. We got a Flamesmith. That's a very cool title. That's badass. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's a reverse power creep. That's a power down gutter snipe. I like that. Seems decent and limited still, though. Alright, on to pack 2. Hopefully our luck is in this pack instead. Because that, I can't lie, that was not a good hit. Got a rare up here, so we'll do it reverse. Dude, I almost always freaking forget. On this one, every pack was just commons in the front, good shit in the back. That's how it should be. You know, let the suspense build for a fucking minute, guys. Come on. I know you're trying to keep an addiction alive, but give us a chance to build the suspense. We got a little forest, a map land. Still hate these. I don't think they look that good. From a distance, they all kind of blend together or look like forests. We also got a little bird. When it dies, draw a card. 3 mana, 2/1. Very cool art. I like how, like, realistic it looks. That looks very nice. Well done. Well done, Alexander. All right. Big changes coming to the channel, guys. Big changes. In a few weeks, I'm gonna be changing the format. This is pretty cool. I like the art, obviously. It looks very menacing, but more importantly, I like how it's kind of like a blood artist effect for tokens. That's very unique. You don't see that many bats in Magic, not as many as you would think. But big changes. I'm going to be changing how many videos we post a week. Instead of 3 videos, I'm going to be dropping it down to 2. With a little more variety, you guys will still be in your weekly booster pack openings. Don't worry about that, sweethearts. But I also want to add a little more variety. And it is so cool how you can open so many different packs of one set. I feel like I've opened over 30 packs at least of this set throughout my experience with it, and I feel like I've never seen this card. I'm sure if I search my bulk, there's probably a couple, but it doesn't ring any bells. But yeah, switching to 2 videos a week opposed to 3 will A, be a little less stressful for me, but B, more importantly, will let me put more production costs into it, aka opening more packs of higher value, or just more packs in general at a time. So it's a little more exciting, and it'll allow me to switch up the content for you guys, so you're not watching just Magic pack openings only. I want to do different stuff as well. We got Reprieve, return target spell to its owner's hand, draw a card. This is a 6/6 sick ass card. This is if you think about it, it is a counter spell because it returns a spell to a hand, meaning you can interact with a spell while on the stack. It's super cool. White doesn't usually get to do that outside of Mana Tithe. I like this a lot, and it's more powerful than you think to mess up a player's tempo. You do it to a board wipe, you telegraph to everyone they got board wipe coming, play differently, or you'll scare that board wipe so they don't want to cast it anymore. Such a good card. Underrated as hell in super casual pods. Like it. Alright, up next, we got Lady of Rohan. 2/4, equipped abilities cost 1 less to activate, so equipment matters. Begin to combine your turn. Target creature gains your choice of first strike or vigilance. If that creature is equipped, it gets both. Nice. It seems decent as hell. I like it. Probably a good limited commander card. Very niche, but super cool. Alright. One more uncommon. We got the Strider. Whatever. We could sing that a million times. Alright, come on. One ring. Oh. For a second, I thought I was. No, it's just a Frodo Baggins with a pretty cool art treatment, actually. I don't think for every card this works, but for this looks nice. Whenever Frodo Baggins or another legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, the ring tempts you. As long as Frodo is your ring bearer, it must be blocked each turn if able. What do you guys think about Universes Beyonds or sets just having multiple versions of the same character as different cards? You know, it kind of makes sense for sets you're not sure you're going to go, planes you're not going back to, or universes you'll get the IP to again. Like, who knows? They really might not do Lord of the Rings ever again. They might not be able to. So getting all your different versions of Gandalf is kind of nice. But then it kind of diminishes, like, the importance of that specific character. And then there's even another question with that. Would there even be, like, enough characters and entities to make for a Lord of the Rings set? Like, a really thick, good set like this is, if you don't have, like, 4 or 5 versions of each character. I understand why they did it, but I think they kind of went a little bit overboard with it, at least in Lord of the Rings. Cool-ass card, though. Ring bearer kind of guy. Alright, what we got? Oh, I skipped the rare. Okay. Ooh, let's see it. Like, I'm so used to it not being the ring, I just instantly know. This is a card I've never pulled, though. Radagast the Brown. 4 mana, 2 being green. 2/5 Avatar Wizard. When Radagast the Brown or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is that creature's mana value. You may reveal a creature that doesn't share a creature type with that creature you control from among those cards and put into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom. Oh, that's kind of a fun way to draw for green. It's a lot of, to be honest, it's kind of like a lot of text not to do much. It's pseudo card draw. I feel like he should do something better or have a better version of it. I do appreciate, though, if you pick this as your commander, it's not the flashiest. It's good, but it's not flashy or the most powerful. And it has such a cool deck building restriction of not having not having the same creature types. There are not many that overlap. Super cool. I like commanders like that. Let me know what you think of this guy. You think he's a good pull? Kind of seems like a bulk mythic pull, but I'm always happy to get more cards, more mythic slots filled out for Lord of the Rings. All right, well, maybe in next month or so, a month or two, we'll have better luck when we try again. All right, toodles.